Hi and welcome to Study Simplified. Today we're going to cover all the different types of numbers and different ways of categorizing numbers that you need. So let's start with integers. Integers are just whole numbers that can be positive, negative or 0. These integers can be grouped into even numbers which end in 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, or odd numbers which end in 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9. Let's take a closer look at the positive integers. Here we've identified the prime numbers. Remember, the definition of a prime number is a number with two factors, 1 and itself. Like 3 has the factors 1 and 3, so it's a prime number, but 8 has the factors 1, 2, 4 and 8, so it's not a prime number. Another way of looking at numbers is to categorize them as rational or irrational. Let's look at the rational numbers first. This is any number that can be expressed as a fraction of two integers, as long as the denominator is not 0. They can be positive, negative, or 0. And when converted to decimals, they are either terminating decimals or recurring decimals, which means that the pattern of decimals repeats. Irrational numbers are numbers which can't be expressed as a fraction of two integers. If you have an irrational number expressed as a decimal, it will not terminate, or it will go on forever, and the pattern will not repeat. Some examples are pi, square root of 2, or the square root of 5. Let's take a look at some examples. Question 1. Which of the following numbers are integers? 2, minus 3.2, 0.1 recurring, 3.5, and 27. The integers are 2 and 27 because they are whole numbers. Minus 3.2 is a terminating decimal, 0.1111 and so on is a recurring decimal, and 3.5 is a mixed number. We'll look at these types of numbers in a bit more detail in another video. Question 2. How many prime numbers are even? Let's look at a list of the first few prime numbers. We can see that 2 is the only number in the list that is even. How can we tell if there are any more even prime numbers? Well, consider that any other even number which is bigger than 2 will always have 2 as a factor. Remember, a prime number can only have two factors, 1 and itself. Any other even number will have more than two factors, so will not be prime. Therefore, we can say that there is only one even prime number, which is 2. Question 3. Is pi a rational number? Recall the definition of a rational number. This is any number that can be expressed as a fraction of two integers. Since we can't write pi as a fraction of two integers, and we know that pi as a decimal goes on forever and has no pattern, the answer is no, pi is not a rational number. And that's all from us at Study Simplified for now. Like and subscribe if you want to see more course content. See you next time.